Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the tackle is made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll give it to the back. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. On the move. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice move to stay on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
They didn't have to blitz. They run the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Get it out on the screen. Still running at the 40. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Wants to throw on first down. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Looking left. Makes the grab. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make...
Ball in the air, intercepted! They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The first down for the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man on the outside. Stopped after making the catch.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Keeps it and gets the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
First down for the offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll pull it on the read. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The official says no good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd and 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to slam in. And he burrows his way into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On to attempt the try. And And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Temple. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The play action fake. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Hand off from the gun. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on second down after the good first down run. The give from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? First down here for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep moving. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. Jumped on top of the pile. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll try the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Trying to barge their way into their happy place for a touchdown.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. All kinds of running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finish shows just how potent they are. An 88-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Now on second down after the incompletion. Leaves it with the running back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, it's a nice positive play on the bootleg going to the right there, and a really good decision that time by the quarterback, too, because he's supposed to throw that down the field, but as soon as he turned around, he saw that there was just open space, green grass. Put your foot in the ground, use your athletic ability.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Fast motion from the offense. Now the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
And here comes the punt team. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. That pass is incomplete. Offense in a bunch formation. He's looking for an open man on second down. This time it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They're going to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. The give to the single back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Line gets set, first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Finds a man in the middle. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
First and 10.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man out of the backfield. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On second down, looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. The throw to the outside is complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming after him. Gets it to the back. Tackled immediately after the catch. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. It's complete. Touchdown Bulldogs! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Trying to pound it in. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wide receiver shows motion. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. He's got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Off play action. Gets open down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. They get him down after he makes the catch. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They've done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Hands it off. Sweet cut there. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. They're trailing by 10 to Temple. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Ellis?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Might as well stick with him. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Catch in the middle. It's Otis. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Swings it out to the flat. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty.
Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. From the gun. give on the inside. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Wide out in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On second down, looking again to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He wants to throw it. Trying to get to it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the fourth sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Second down now after the sack. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try.
Neutrals on the side. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's in for the touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, they'll take to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Slips through the line. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The give to the back. Running with power.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Snap from the gun on third down. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Offense set on first down. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. He leaves it with his back. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looks as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Motion from the offense. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it. And it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's wrestled to the ground. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive.